Alright guys, here we're gonna go for another StarCitizen showing. Pretty much throughout the last week and a half I've been playing with different ships and stuff and seeing how they're running and doing a lot of combat or flight combat within space and finding a lot of people are good, some people are not so good, so it's kind of funny to watch it. We'll see right here. I'm not sure if the ships are all available now. I have 3 myself, but throughout the last week and a half, we had pretty much free access to just about everything. And I'm not sure if it's actually away right now, so gonna have to find out. Again, I'm playing the game with just a keyboard and a G13 multipad, not a full-blown HOTAS stick system or anything like that, so it runs a bit differently than if someone who has a whole stick setup or anything like that, but it looks like we got all the ships still. So let me tell you a little bit about this. If you want to just make a match last forever, the M50 Interceptor pretty much is so fast that when you start to go and do things, it's just not going to die. I think last night I was going for about 35 minutes straight, and not one person was able to actually kill me or anything like that, so it's kind of interesting. I've run on also all the Hornets. The Stalker was pretty decent. The Gladiator, you can take a beating, but sooner or later you're going to get ganked by a lot of people who are going to come after you. I played with the Vandal Sith and actually did pretty decent, but after so much, people see that you're the enemy or whatnot, and you'll get teamed up on pretty easily. The Saber does well, with the exception that pretty much after about 15 minutes of playing, you'll end up getting double teamed. You can't really take it. The Andromeda, this guy right here is a beast. If you have more than one person actually control you, or if you know how to work the actual ship, this thing is like nearly indestructible. I mean, me and another gentleman were playing for quite some time and just attacking each other over and over and over again, and it was really funny because finally I died from running into him, but he had a fully decked out Andromeda, and it was our Connie, and it was insane. I mean, just the firepower, everything about it was just nuts. I brought my Retaliator out there, and without a secondary crew person, it's pointless. I got murdered very fast. You can fly around and take a beating, but really just got destroyed when I tried to actually fight someone. Cutlass Black, I haven't actually tried this guy yet, but mainly my own personal crafts, the Freelancer here, I've got it outfitted pretty well, but issue is it's not fast enough. When you're dealing with a lot of people, they can just get away, turn around, come right back at you, take out your front and stuff like that. Firepower is good, it holds a shitload of missiles, but pretty much if someone can outrun you, they'll outlast you without anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump inside of a... We'll jump inside of a Saber so I can kind of show you around and see what we got going on here. And you'll be able to see. So we're on B5. And we're going to go over here. You go ahead out to B5. You see right there? There's the Saber. And, you know, I've been doing this for quite a little, a decent amount of time, that way I kind of understand how people fly, and, you're going to have some people that are going to be, they have their own stuff and they're going to be really decked out, which I still don't understand how they're getting so decked out. So that's kind of new to me. Again, this is kind of a new game, only over the last pretty much like 3 weeks, I think it is. So is when I actually decided to pledge to it. I've been doing ARC for a really long time, since the beginning. So for this stuff, it's kind of new. Maybe I'll bring up some ARC videos that you guys see how I do that stuff. But I figure this is going to be the way that everything's going to go for it being, you know, I don't know, for everything that's going to end up coming up. It's pretty much going to be, I think StarCitizen is going to be really big with everything that you got going on. This might be the next plane I actually buy. So we just got to kind of see how it runs. So when you first take off, you'll notice that, you know, it says 100%, but really your plane's only going to fly at 50, I think it's 50 knots or, you know, miles per hour or whatever it is, but that's about the max. And that's only because you're in a platform or landing. You've got to release the engine so that it gives you full mass, and you can actually see, you know, if you know how to, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. If you know how to work a joystick or work anything, you'll actually do pretty well. It just depends on how you are. So this plane does about 260. You know, again, I want to say it's kilometers, maybe miles, could be knots. I haven't really read up on it that much. So you see, these green spots are other players that are out here. And where we want to head, and the white dots you see on the right-hand side, that's landing platforms. But where we want to go is pretty much where the fighting is. So we pull up our screen, and right there you see security post Carré, I guess. That is where all the fun is. So everyone kind of beats the living hell out of each other here, and you'll see, you know, people that are always saying, hey, you know, I need someone to help me here or whatnot. So we're gonna say hello to everybody. And I always start off everything with a hello. Again, sheethead. Doesn't have anything to do with derogatory terms or anything like that. I've been called that since I was in the Marines. So, that is the nickname I was stuck with. But what we're going to do is we're going to fly full speed. And on the left-hand side, you see the actual weapons mounts that we have. So we have our guns, our missiles, and everything like that. We're not tracking anyone, but what we're going to do is fight a Karat, or Carré, whatever it's called, and we're going to go ahead and attack something. Pretty much, this is a free PvP zone. Anything goes here. Attack good guys, bad guys, doesn't really make a difference. Biggest thing is, you know, you're going to see everyone that's good, bad, and the other. So I'm going to target a person here, and I'm just going to strafe, you know. They're going to see that I'm strafing them. And you're going to notice something really funny, because someone's going to react. Whether it's their top guy, less guy, whatever it is. So we have another, looks like, I think maybe a gladiator, maybe. And we're just going to kind of play around.
Chaff ready.
And we're going to strafe to the left. See if they've moved. There we go. So I turn off my engines, float back. And this is the thing, like, here is like a free-for-all. You're allowed to do anything you want to do. If I want to missile lock on someone, I missile lock on someone. If I don't want to do anything, I don't want to do anything. I could blow his ship up right here. It's not really going to make a difference. So someone... Oh shit, I'll blow it up. Because I want to drag out... Ooh. This guy's got a cutlass right now. So a cutlass is not as fast as my ship that I have now. I've never flown a Cutlass. I've seen it inside the hangars. He is now flying. I'm now on him. I can't missile lock, but we're gonna have some fun here.
Lock.
And we're gonna... Oh, I think we hit him. Yeah, we did. Didn't mean to hit him, but we did. So they're gone, and there is nobody else left here. So, depending on who the person is, a lot of the times they'll just leave station and go away. So the readout you see is me and my you know, G-force, whatever you want to say it is. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this over here. No one's really playing right here right now, but let's go to Yella. Sometimes Yella has some fun stuff.
Quantum travel initiated.
So we actually hit something. We have damage to the front, and it's not really showing, but we're gonna go ahead and land and go ahead and take care of some of the damage right there. Right. So Yella's fun. Depending on who's here, sometimes they'll fight, sometimes they won't, from what I've noticed. You know, you can decouple again, and basically, you know, your engine's rev to full max. So this aircraft does about 760. But there is, and when you're doing that, you know, you're chasing someone. When you want to kind of get them in the, you know, they're taking off very fast on you. Basically decouple, you know, take after them. You can kind of low swoop into the guys. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go repair. So here, there's a repair station right there.
Quantum travel initiated.
And you know, so we're gonna fly in there, call up some support because we ran into a person. So we did do damage to our front. You won't really be able to tell because, but lo and behold, we did. You know, so you don't want to air brake. All right, so there we go. We air braked. Woo. Want to go up. So what we want to do is we want to request a landing. Brake. We want to press a landing.
Landing mode engaged.
And we want to press a spot to land at. So what we're going to do, we're going to land
landing
right
request
there.
Approved.
Alright, so we have been approved to land right here. And what we want to do is approach slow and low. So you see that's the third person view of how we are. Slow down a little bit. What we want to do is we want to basically strafe to the left. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in for a landing right here. There's our stuff. And right now, oddly enough, anyone can pretty much attack us. There's no... There's nothing against anyone coming at us right now. They have the ability to actually attack us. They can. You hear the beeping. That is pretty much me saying that I'm close. And it slows down a lot from what you see. You know, you can't come in like swooping like you see in, I don't know, movies and stuff. Pretty much when you're in the landing zone, you slow down quite a bit. This is the bigger landing piece. This is actually my first time actually being here. Most of the time they have you go up to the top because our ships are not that large. So what's going to happen?
Let's get you filled up.
Power down.
Stay safe.
So if you hear, they're saying something right now. So I powered down. And they didn't... Oh. I guess I did not sustain enough damage.
Landing gear retracted.
So that is where you see. So we're going to actually go ahead and attack this guy, because he looks bad. And who was this? This was another... Oh, I got hit. So we... Alright, I got hit. So we are actually going to... We're gonna... If you look at my left-hand radar reading right there, you see my wing was hit from that attack from that guy. So we're gonna go ahead and...
Engaged. Weapons mode. Engaged. Weapons mode. Engaged.
Oh! What is that? Black screen for? Oh, we got a black screen. Alright. Oh! So we're going back to the port. We'll see what's going on there. Kind of interesting to see that stuff because pretty much want to make sure that you're flying around doing everything right, doing everything good. The game is an alpha, so that does have glitches. Alright, so here we are again. We had to load back in. For some reason, it stopped. Again, being an alpha game, it's going to happen. And not really that big of a deal. I know some people flip out over it. For me, it's like, whatever. We'll go ahead and, deal with whatever we're going to deal with. I can't wait till more of the first-person shooter stuff comes in. You get to actually play in the, the land and stuff. But for right now... it's good to go. Alright. That's my plane right there. The Freelancer is one of the ones I bought. That's another one right there. And the Origin Jump Works. That's my 3 aircraft that I have right now. And, I think they're great. The Freelancer is really cool. Haven't been able to do any cargo stuff, so it's not really that big of a deal. But what I like doing is just kind of messing around and seeing what you can do with these things. And the Auroras, I gotta say, I want to see what they can do, and I've never flown in them, so this is going to be the first time. We're going to take out the Aurora MR. Don't know what it is, never been in it. Let's see what it is. So Aurora MR, here we go. I've never been inside this aircraft. I've never flown it, never done anything to do with it, so we're going to see what this guy does. am debating on buying an actual HOTAS, which is the hands-on, you know, flight stick and the throttles and stuff, because everyone says, oh my god, it's so good. Now, an interesting thing here is you can actually steal people's planes or crafts. So this Aurora that's right here, if I wanted to, we could take it. There's nothing stopping us, which I think is a really interesting thing, because you can come up to these guys and basically find where the entrance is, hit it, it'll open, and you can take them. And this is going to be for the live game also. So that's kind of cool. Interesting in a way. So whoever has the Aurora there... Oh, there's the Retaliator. I've got one of those things there. And really, flying alone sucks balls. It just doesn't go anywhere. You can't do anything with that aircraft if you're alone. You just can't. So the Aurora... I've seen these guys on... Am I up here? I don't know if I'm up here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I've seen these Auroras on everything. I don't know anything about these guys. I know that they're able to be purchased for, you know, quite a few dollars. So let's see what these things are. You know, I think like 20 to 45 bucks. You can get an Aurora. They can hold cargo. They can hold, you know, pretty much anything you... I think they have like a military patrol one or anything. Again, fat people can't get inside these things. So, luckily enough, I'm chunky, but not heavy enough to not get inside there, I guess. Alright. So, let's see what this thing does.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I don't know what weapons this one has. It has 2 lasers, that's it. Oh wow. So this is more of a less, I want to say, probably...
Scanning. Collision alert. Front.
This is most likely more or less a cargo ship or scout ship. 190 is what the flight speed is. Let's go see if we can die. I'm going to go to...
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, so we are...
Standby. Scanning.
Alright, so we have
Radar contact.
some guys
Standby.
here.
Scanning. Standby. Scanning. Check fire.
Whoa!
Radar contact. Standby. Scanning.
Yeah, so we'll set up to me. Alright, so... kind of known a little bit throughout the galaxy here. Been requested to join some of the fleets that they have. But I have not joined anything yet.
Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Standby for shields. Shields max. Standby for shields.
Alright, so we're looking at here where you see one guy running right there.
Shields max.
So we see him right there. Now you see
Standby for shields.
you have like dogfighting abilities.
Shields
Everything that's right there.
max.
Now, it's a really fast plane.
Engines. Standby for shields. Shields max. Shields max.
Now, he is in a...
Standby for shields. Shields max. Standby for shields.
I want to think they're in... It looks like if that's an Aurora, there's no way I'm going to be able to take him.
Shields max. Stand by for shields. Shields max.
Oh, that's an Aurora. Alright, so there's no way I can take that.
Radar contact.
That's a Connie. I can't deal with it. They have a crazy amount of missiles.
Flare selected. Shields max. Radar contact. Stand by.
Yeah, babe?
Stand by for shields.
Hold on, babe.
Stand by for shields. Chaff selected. Engines low. Radar contact.
Yeah, they've got a crazy amount of missiles. There's no way I can take this thing. But it's kind of fun to watch it.
Flare selected.
You know, it's probably someone who's just trying out the Aurora, not knowing what it really is.
Engines low.
I mean, they're fast.
Engines low.
Wow. Yeah, you just can't do it, you know. You know, these guys are gonna, you know, this Aurora really doesn't have that much. I don't know. The firepower is completely shitty with this thing.
Flare selected.
Compared to the Connie, I couldn't do it.
Check fire.
Oh shit!
Stand by for shields. Shields max. Shields max. Stand by for shields. Stand by for shields. Shields max. Stand by for shields. Radar contact. Engines.
Yeah, I couldn't last. There's no way. This ship has no real firepower, so you can't go into and attack anything because it's just got nothing there. I mean, nothing there. Oh, flashlight? Alright. That's my daughter. Alright, so, I mean, pretty much, I could not last with anything. Yeah, there's no way that ship can even last against anything. Even with someone who knows how to actually, you know, the way someone might know how to fly, you couldn't do it. There's just too much within the fighter ships itself that are in the Carrot area. They'll smoke you immediately. You know, they'll just do that. Their weapons are too big. Your stuff is too, you know, small. Whether you shields or whatnot, you can't do it with that. But let us try Gladius, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're running at about. All right, 30 minutes here. We gotta kind of stop. So we do it again, and then we'll go ahead and post another one. All right, thanks.